The shock isn't what they're selling, it's how they're selling it. With 5-star reviews, customer service, and full refund policies. The library quickly leads you to the marketplaces. This is where it gets dangerous because the first thing you realize, they're not chaotic, they're highly professional. Welcome to the digital Walmart of crime. You can filter by price, you can see 5-star reviews, they have customer support, they even offer full refund policies if your stolen identity is faulty. To understand the scope, I traced the supply chain of my own stolen data back to its source. Now, let's zoom in. What is actually selling right now? Credit card numbers? Yes. But the real money is in full identity packets, your social security, your mother's maiden name, your address, everything. I traced the listing price for a full, verifiable US identity, and it was a shocking $450. And it's coming from a network you'd never expect. But the most terrifying thing isn't the data, it's the hidden, unindexed services you can pay people to perform. You can't look away from the marketplaces, but you need to, because they are just the storefront. There are things on the dark web that are not sold, they are performed. Hidden services. You can hire individuals for things you can't even imagine. And the currency of choice? Bitcoin, obviously. But not just any Bitcoin. Tornado Cash, a highly sophisticated mixer designed to make every single transaction completely untraceable. The defense against the dark web isn't technology. It's a terrifyingly simple change in your daily online habits. I won't detail the worst of the services. We need to stay focused on the defense. Because after 72 hours, the biggest shock wasn't the price of my data, but the shockingly simple ways it was stolen. The dark web isn't coming for you with a master hacker. It's using the same 5 basic mistakes we all make every single day. If you don't want your information ending up on that 5-star crime market, you need to watch the next 15 minutes. The first mistake is a silent agreement you make with every website, giving them the key to your entire digital life. Alright, let's start. Act 2. Your defense against the billion-dollar black market. Mistake number 1. The moment you click accept all cookies, that isn't just tracking your shoe size preference. You are giving third-party advertisers and potentially malicious actors a session key, a temporary passport to your browsing habits, and worse, unsecured login data. These session keys lead directly to the terrifying reality of what fingerprinting means for your anonymity. Why is this a dark web risk? Because they use those keys for something called browser fingerprinting. Think of it: your screen resolution, your browser type, your font list. Together, these details create a unique, invisible ID. That ID is instantly traceable. It's how the dark web knows who you are even if you clear your history. The solution is the easiest software change you'll ever make, and it completely wipes your browser fingerprint. The fix is elegant. Instead of clearing cookies, you need a privacy browser that randomizes your fingerprint. Or, at minimum, use a VPN that specializes in encryption at the network layer. It makes your profile look like a million different people to any dark web collector. If they can't track your invisible ID, they can't put a price tag on your session data. The second mistake involves 2 words that are banned from this video: your actual passwords. Let's move to mistake number 2. Your actual password practices. We all know not to use password 123, but the real risk is reuse. When the dark web breaches a smaller, irrelevant site, say a forum you joined 5 years ago, they grab those thousands of email divided by password combinations. They don't want the forum, they want to check those credentials on your banking, your email, and your Amazon account. The only way to win this game is to use a 16-character password you don't even know and let a manager handle it. I know what you're thinking. How can I memorize 50 different 16-character passwords? You can't. The only solution that truly stops credential stuffing is a password manager. They generate the complex, unique password you need, they store it in an encrypted vault, and they autofill it. One master key unlocks the fortress. If you're not using one, you're essentially giving the dark web a lottery ticket with every breach. The third mistake is a dangerous blind spot. The secret backdoor hackers are opening on your home router. Mistake number 3 is happening right now in your own home. It's your router. Most people never change the default password on their home Wi-Fi device, that password the ISP gave you. The dark web has entire databases of these default credentials. A $20 piece of software can run every non-default password against your router, and once they're in, they can read all your unencrypted home traffic. Once inside your network, the hacker can do something terrifying. Redirect your secure connection to their own fake bank. The worst case scenario, once they own your router, they can perform a DNS hijacking attack. You type in bankofamerica.com, but your router silently redirects you to their perfectly replicated phishing site. You enter your real password and they capture it. You thought you were safe because the site looked right. You weren't. The dark web loves this because it's untraceable. To solve this, you need to change 3 small settings that will instantly firewall your router from the outside world. Solution for your home network. Number 1. Change the default router password immediately. Number 2. Go into your settings and disable remote administration. This blocks the hacker from accessing your router from outside your home. And number 3. Manually change your router's default DNS provider from your ISP to a trustworthy, encrypted public DNS. It breaks the redirection path. How outdated software is the dark web's biggest exploit, and how aggressive app permissions are the new data packets. Solution: auto updates, app permission audits, and a firewall divided by VPN dedicated to mobile. How all the tech security in the world can be bypassed by one emotional email. Show a dark web phishing as a service ad. Solution: the 5-second verification rule. Check sender, tone, urgency, etc., and specific browser extensions. The dark web is a monster, but it only eats the unsecured. You now have the tools to make yourself invisible. Remember the 5 mistakes: the accept all cookies lie, the password reuse vulnerability, the open door on your router, the outdated phone, and the simple phishing email. You have the power to fix all 5. We started this journey with your identity for sale for $5. We ended with that listing being marked unavailable, protected, secure. Don't just watch this. Implement these fixes tonight. Your digital life depends on it.